I'm Staza, and I'm super excited for our night fever. I wore my disco onesie. We're gonna be doing an arm and chest section, and if you have a like TheraBand, that would be awesome. If you don't, you can totally use like a towel or something like that, and it'll just be more resistance than it will be stretchy. Either way is fine. And that's it. That's all you need from me.
Hey friends, Marisa here. I'm going to be leading you guys in a legs and booty, lower body workout. You don't need anything but your badonkadonk and your strong legs. So, awesome. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's time. We're going to just get started with a warm-up before we jump into all those things. So, spread out, find your space. And we're just going to kind of slowly build up. We're going to start a little slower, kind of feeling like I need to get my body and mind ready for all the movements. So we're just going to start with some like little shoulder circles back. If you want to do a little sway with your legs, you can work that. And keep this momentum going here. And you're just going to add some elbows into it. Nice and soft to start out. If you want to throw in your disco hands, your fingers, you could do that too. And then let's take whole arm. So big stretch arm. You can look behind you if you want to. You can take your leg bend a little deeper. And we're just going to change direction. Same swaying, but now the arm is reaching and scooping forward. Swimming your way through pudding. And now let's do it with the elbows. Elbows going forward. Nice. And then finally shoulders. And we're going to take it to a little twist now here. So I'm going to twist and I'm going to let my arms be a little floppy to give myself some love pats. Nice. And then I'm going to make it a little bit of a bigger reach. So I'm going to do a big reach and a big scoop, like I'm giving a friend a hug. And then covering them with the pudding. Big scoop. Awesome. And let's take arms wide here. And we're just going to do some little pulses. Feet are turned out, knees are pulling back. Pulse it out. You can do some disco pulses here. Oh yeah, work it. Nice. And we're going to reach up and then reach over to one foot. You can touch your foot. Try to have your leg straight, but if you need to bend it, that's okay. And we're going to take our back leg, the foot that we're not touching, and we're going to bend it and straighten it. And kind of pulse it through here. Feet are staying flat on the floor. My feet are still turned out. And make a big rainbow up and over to the other side. Bring your hands on the other foot. And then we're going to take the back leg and bend it again here. Press your feet flat into the ground. Maybe you bend a little lower each time, whatever feels good for you. And then big rainbow reach up. And we're going to shake it all the way down. We're just going to like shake your hands, shake your head, shake your body, shake your butt. Ugh. All right, we're going to do some bounces here. Let's go side to side. And let's take those bounces a little bit longer. You want to put a little hip sway into it or fancy arms, go for it. Nice. And now you're going to reach up side to side. Woo. Nice. And bring it back to center. We're going to practice our fast feet here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3s with our feet. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm kind of side to side here. You can pump your arms, or you can just hold them still, whatever you feel. But we're going to start kind of slow and then build it up a little faster. So when you are ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, a little faster. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, faster. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, faster. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, faster. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and take it out. That was fun. Thanks for joining me with that. Okay, what do we got next? Let's go. We're gonna sink it down low. Open up our hips a little here, as low as you can. You can bring your hands to center. You can use your elbows to press your knees out if that feels okay. You can do a little side to side. And we're going to stretch and strengthen our legs. So I'm gonna hold on to my ankles. And from here, I'm gonna extend my legs straight as they can go, to a forward fold. And then I'm gonna lower back down and lift my chest up. And extend the legs straight again. And bring them back down. Keep going at your own pace here. Every time you forward fold, maybe your legs get a little straighter. If they're already straight at the top, maybe your head hangs a little lower towards the floor. Let's do a few more here. Nice. Bring it back down to the bottom, and let's come to our knees here. Let's do some finger flicking, fast finger flicks. Flick your sparkles into your computer at all the different screens that you're looking at. Or maybe you're just looking at one screen. Flick all your sparkles, good. And sparkles to the ceiling. And sparkles out to the side. And sparkles to the screens again. And shake it out. Bring your hands together, make a ball. And we're gonna roll it out. Roll out your wrists. And change direction and change how your fingers are laced. I always find that a trip to change how my fingers are laced. It feels very strange. It's like with holding someone's hand too. I always have to do the same thing. It feels weird to lock fingers the other way. Anyway, turn it into a roller coaster. Roller coaster of love. Change direction. And reach your arms straight up. Push your palms all the way up to the ceiling. Extend your shoulders to your ears. And let's give it a stretch over to one side. Leaning tower over to the other side. Oh, that feels good. Back to center. And shake it on down. Nice. All right. We're going to do a little shoulder stretch here. My shoulders are feeling a little tight. So bring your arms out in front of you. And you're going to try to push your armpits down to the floor. For this one, my back is arched. And then shortly here, we'll make it a little more active. If you want, you can tent your fingers to deepen the stretch. Arms stay straight. And let's go ahead and pull our ribs in and round your back to make a hollow. Keep arms strong. And with this strong rounded back, also press your armpits down to the floor. So we're just a little more engaged here. Nice. And walk your hands over to one side. Walk your hands over. Your knees stay put. Reach long away from you. You should feel a nice stretch down your side. Tight lats. Holy moly. And walk it over to the other side. Stretch it out. Long reach. And come on out. Whee! Beautiful. Last one. We're just going to roll it out a little bit. Let's bring it up top. We're going to start with some head circles. Nice and easy in one direction. Roll out your head. And we're going to keep it going in that direction, but I'm going to add a little bit of shoulder movement here. And I'm going to make that circle a little bit bigger. And I'm going to start incorporating my legs into it too, bending down through the bottom. And finally, let's use our arms. Big windmill with the arms as you roll your body all the way around. One more big reach. Let's meet with hands down, hanging low at the bottom here. And then you're going to roll it all the way up. Woo. And we're going to do the other side. Let's start with little circles. Going in the other direction now with your head. And we're gonna add on and let's do shoulders. Getting a little bigger now. I'm going to make those circles a little bigger and incorporate my legs. Maybe my arms hang a little lower through the bottom. And finally, let's use the arms. Big reach up and around. One more time, big reach around. Let's meet at the bottom, hanging down. Oh, hands are still heavy, head is heavy. Maybe give it a nod, yes. And shake it, no. And roll it all up. Ta-da! All right, I'm going to pass it over to Staza to take us off into the next section of chest and arms.
Thank you, Marisa, for getting us hot stuff. Okay, you guys, we're gonna do the hustle and bustle, working our arms and our chest. So we're gonna start down on the mat. Boop. We're gonna start with our pecs. So we are doing just your everyday average push-ups. Take whatever modification you might need. Maybe your knees are on the ground, maybe not, but I'm gonna do my wide arm, like standard military push-up. We're gonna do 10 of these, so we're gonna kiss the dance floor and thank it for being here with us tonight. That's right, we're getting ready to disco dance under those disco ball lights. Maybe don't actually kiss your floor. Or maybe do, maybe it's sparkling clean. Couple more, last one, and awesome. Okay, next thing we're gonna do are our staggered hand push-ups. So we're gonna be getting ready to boogie with these. What I mean by staggered hands, my one hand is going to be at my shoulder, so it's doing a tricep push-up. My other hand is going to be up at my forehead. So as I push up, this is the motion my arms are making, and then I'll be swapping to do my other side. So we're gonna do 5 on each side. So whichever hand you want in front first, palm is turned in, like so. We're gonna do 5 of these. They're a little challenging, at least for me. And then swap, other hand comes up top, other one goes down, so they're staggered. 5 on this side. Getting ready to put our boogie shoes on. Last one, and awesome. Okay, next push-up we're gonna do, we're gonna check our bell bottoms with our Spider-Man push-ups. So for these, as I come down into my push-up, I'm going to be bringing a knee up to touch my elbow and then coming back. So we're gonna do 10 of these total, alternating each leg. So you're looking at your bell bottoms, making sure they're nice and wide, they're ready for dancing. Okay, assume your position, hand placement of choice. I'm doing a very standard push-up here. We're gonna go down, one elbow, or one knee comes to elbow. Switch sides. Nice. We're halfway there. Last one, and 10. Awesome. Just shake that out. Give those wrists a little break, see? We're gonna move on to working our triceps. Oh yes, we're gonna move into a down dog position for our Hershey Kiss squishes. So my hands are gonna make a little disco diamond or a Hershey Kiss, depending on what you wanna envision. I'm gonna put my disco diamond on the dance floor. I'm gonna go up into my down dog position. Then I'm gonna bring my forehead down to squish that diamond. So you're be the diamond, see the diamond, become one with the diamond. We're gonna do 10 of these total. So just hop on up and join me. I can't really talk during these, I've found. Last one. Awesome. That diamond is ready to be hung. Next thing we're gonna do are some tricep dips. These are for the ladies. So we're gonna go into our booties. Hands are gonna face forward, coming up into this reverse tabletop. Then I'm gonna dip down, bending my elbows back and pushing up. So my triceps are doing the work. We're gonna do 10 of these. Show me those boogie booties and lift those hips up to the sky. Nice. Yes. You're all brick houses, baby. Couple more. Last one. Awesome. Next thing we're going to do are some side push-ups, or what I like to call a disco nap. If you guys have ever actually taken a disco nap, they are not very productive, which is kind of what we're, this is not truly a nap. This is very productive for our bodies. We're gonna lay on our sides. One hand is going to go up. The other arm's gonna come and wrap around. So strike your sexy disco dance pose. Then I'm gonna push up and down. So this is a kind of a one-arm side push-up. Yes. Nice. So it might be called a disco nap, but you're still working. Last one. Awesome. Go ahead and give me a little bell-bottom flare to get over to your other side. Same thing, we're gonna do 5 on this side. Get into your napping pose, and then go into your push-ups. Oh yes. We're gonna be so ready to hit that dance floor. Last one. Awesome. The next thing we're going to do are, we're gonna look for the right dance partner. So as your dance partners are approaching you and you're like, I don't know if I wanna dance with you, your hands are gonna come together in the center. We're gonna raise all the way up. We're doing trap shoulder shrugs. So I'm raising up, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades in the back and then lowering down. We're gonna do 10 of these. So different people are coming up and asking you to dance and you're like, I don't know if I wanna dance with you. Oh, you might not be the right guy. Oh, you might not be the right gal. Oh, you might not be the right creature. I just don't know. Do I want to dance with you? I don't know. It takes a lot of time to find a good partner, you guys. Do a couple more. Really squeezing up and squeezing behind when you come down. Nice. Shake that out. We are going to go back to our mat. We're going to show everybody we're nice and groovy by doing some trap push-ups. So we did our normal push-ups, we did our staggered arm. So for our trap push-ups, both arms are below the shoulders here. So my traps are working that exercise versus wide or in front. I'm right underneath my shoulders with these. Yes, we're gonna do 10 of these all together. Once again, take any modification you might need. And I say that for myself too. Halfway there. Last one. Nice. Whew. Go ahead and shake those arms out. Grab your resistance band or towel or whatever you might need to use for this. We're gonna do some bicep curls using our resistance band. So we're gonna be picking up our mojo off the floor. I'm gonna step on my resistance band, so my arm is right at my side. Then I'm gonna pin my elbow to my side, and I'm gonna do a curl up here. If you don't, I tied mine in a loop. You don't have to do that. You can just wrap it around your hand a couple times. This is from a previous circus workout party, and I can't get the knot out, so that's where we're at now. Yep, secret's out. So we're just gonna do little curls here. As high as you can get it, stepping with your feet on the bottom part so it doesn't come screaming and slapping you in the face. Please no face slapping here. I mean, unless you want to. We're all adults and it is after dark. Nice. Switch to the other side. Same exact deal. You're gonna step on your band, pinning that arm to your side, hinging at the elbow, so we're really isolating the bicep for these. Lifting up as far as you can go, really utilizing that tension. You're picking up that mojo. How high can you lift it? Nice, you guys. One more. And awesome. Go ahead and put that resistance band, towel, disco headband, whatever you have, off to the side for now. We're going to go into doing some lat work because the lats are a very important part of our arms and upper body. So we're going to lay on our back and do some supine push-ups. If you have ever taken this with me before, you might know these, or Jocelyn also did these too. But my arms are going to be like this on the ground. When you're laying flat, I'm going to draw my elbows in, and I'm going to raise my chest up, squeezing my trap muscles together, squeezing my shoulder blades together, squeezing my lats, so I'm raising up off of the ground, and then resetting. That is what they look like, but just on the floor. So you don't have to go very far. It's all about just squeezing and engaging those muscles. And we're going to do 10 of these all together. These are like the super freak move, in my opinion, because it's super freaky. Okay, we do 10 of them. And it's less about how much height you can get and more about the fact that you're just engaging all of those back muscles as you draw your elbows in. Arms are creating this goalpost. Or you can just turn it into one finger. So it's like little disco fingers pointing into the sky. Couple more. Last one, really hold and squeeze at the top. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release. Awesome. We are going to do our super flies, which are a Superman variation. I'm gonna lay flat on my face. My hands are gonna be at my sides. I'm gonna rotate my shoulders back and down, squeezing my legs together. I'm gonna lift this whole thing up and then let go. And then I'm gonna lift up and let go. So it's all about kind of holding that engagement at the top for about 2 to 3 seconds. So we're gonna do 10 reps of these, really squeezing and then releasing, and then going back into your super flat Superman position. So assume you're face down, kissing the dance floor. Roll your shoulders back so they're nice and engaged, not up by the ears or not slouching over. I really want them going down my back. Squeezing all together and lifting up and releasing. Lifting up and squeezing and releasing. Again, and release. Show me how fly you are. And release. You're really gonna take off. And release. Again. And release. You're showing off everyone on the dance floor. This is your version of the worm. Release. One more time. Release. 2 more times. And this will be our last one. Really squeeze at the top like you're trying to shoot like a little spaceship. You're a disco rocket ship blasting through the dance floor. And release. Nice job, you guys. We are going to get up onto our feet. So I'm just checking my time here. Okay. And we're going to do resistance pulls. So I'm going to take that snazzy band, towel, whatever it is you grabbed. I'm going to hold it in both hands. My arms are coming out straight in front from my shoulders. I'm engaging those shoulders. I'm trying not to have them yell up here. We already did that. So those shoulders are engaged down our back. I'm going to do little pulses where I pull the band out and away. Yes. Little resistance pulls. And these can work with anything. You don't need to have a TheraBand. You don't need that rebound. If you have just like a towel, I would recommend you just like really pulling and holding versus doing these little pulses. We are going to take this, we're going to take it overhead. So same thing. So I got wiggle in my onesie a little bit. That's a little snag. We're going to engage our shoulders down, and I'm going to do that pulling, but my arms are above my head. I'm sure you guys can envision, but I'll crouch down so you can see what I am doing. Yes. Trying to maintain that space between your shoulders and your ears. You have 2 little disco balls sitting on your shoulders, and you don't want to smash them because that would hurt. Nice. Then we're going to take that band behind our backs and rub our booties on it. No, but you can if you want. But we're gonna hold it close to our booties, roll those shoulders down the back, nice and engaged, keeping the core engaged, and do the exact same thing. So tiny little pulses. I don't know about you, but I'm really feeling the hot stuff with these. It's giving me the night fever because I'm sweating. Awesome. Gotta shake that out. Toss this band to the side. You can stay standing if you want, or you can come down to your knees. We're gonna do some arm circles. I'm gonna time them out. So arms are gonna come out to a nice T. Lift to your side, make sure you're at this beautiful T-shape alignment. And we're gonna do little circles going forward. You're hot. You're hot on the dance floor. You need to cool yourself down. You're trying to cool off the people around you, provide them a little air. I don't know how effective this is, but maybe it can work. You're doing your best, okay? We're all just doing our disco best. We're gonna do these for 1 minute total. If you want, you can speed up the circles, make them a little faster, make them a little smaller. You can do them a little bit bigger. Feel like you're getting some lift off. You're really just gonna fly across that dance floor. Nice. We are going to stop and we're gonna take that in reverse. So same exact thing. Making sure that your core is nice and engaged. Check in with the rest of your body. What's it doing? How's it doing? How are you doing, body? You hanging out? You holding in there? You can go a little bit faster if you want. You can take them a little bit bigger. Your choice. Choose your own adventure arms. Nice. These arms will be disco dance floor ready. Couple more seconds. And release. Woo! And just shake that all out. Let's just do a little bit of disco just because I want to see your dance moves. Oh yeah. Thank you guys for doing that with me. We're gonna take a super quick break if you have to go to the bathroom or grab a drink of water, or maybe you wanna turn on your disco ball, maybe you're inspired. But we'll see you back here in a couple minutes with Marisa.
Okie dokie, friends. We are going to get started with our lower body workout. And I just have to first introduce you to the lovely Lyrica Light. She is here as my assistant extraordinaire. We're going to get our swole on together. All right, so first exercise we're going to do some skater lunges. So we're going to stand with our feet apart. And we're going to go side to side, and we're going to touch knee, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Here we go. Let's go together. I like your scarf. Is that a TheraBand scarf? Yeah. Nice. Keep it going. Let's go a little faster. Pick up that pace. Nice, guys. A few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. I gotta make one quick adjustment. Sorry. Okay, we're going for round 2 here. This time, we're going lower. We're gonna go down lower to our ankle. Go as far as you can, but you're trying to reach your opposite elbow down to your ankle. Bring it all the way up and then down to the other side. Yeah, here we go. Open up those hips. Push down through your feet and squeeze your booty. Nice. How low can you go? Don't forget to stand up tall through the top, up and over until you go to the other side. We're gonna go 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blast off. Good job. Woo. Okay, we're gonna go for our front, side, back lunges. So I'm gonna find my lunge position. Knee over ankle. My back knee is going to bend pretty low to the ground, but not touching or bouncing. And I'm going to go from my front lunge to the side to the back. So I'm pivoting on my toes. My feet aren't actually moving. I'm just going to rotate on my feet. Yeah, here we go. Lunge, center, other side, back to center. Nice. Keep pressing your feet down into the floor. When you come to center, try to tuck your tailbone under and press your knees out so your knees don't sink into the middle. Maybe go a little lower. Keep your chest nice and tall. We're gonna go 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it. Shake it out. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna throw in some rounds of toe raises or heel raises in between all of these. So when I'm doing my raises, we're gonna start in parallel here. And I'm gonna lift my heels off the floor and my ankles are gonna try to stay in this straight line. When I go up, I don't want my ankles spilling out to the side. So we're gonna go straight up and down. Here we go. Lift and lower. You can put hands on your hips. You can raise your arms up to the top. You can do your disco arms, whatever floats your boat. Squeeze your butt at the top. Push all the way through the ball of your foot. Try not to bounce on your heel on the way down, but control and nice and gooey. We're gonna do a few more. I'm gonna switch disco arms to balance out my other side. We're gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. I like to do a little step back to stretch out my calf here. Try to press your heel down. And then we're gonna take it to the floor. So we're gonna do some bridge variations here. Let's take a quick peek. Okay, for your first bridge, we're gonna have hands down by your side. Feet are flat. And I want you to, instead of like blasting off and sending your hips and belly button up, I want you to control and curl your hips and roll one vertebrae at a time until you reach the top, and then roll it down nice and controlled. Yeah, we're gonna do these together. Find your spot on the floor, hands down. Here we go. Curl and lift, squeeze your butt at the top and round back all the way down. Keep pushing your feet down into the floor, heels down into the floor. Squeeze the booty. Nice job, keep it going. Try not to let your knees spill out, either out or in. Try to keep them in the same center position throughout. We're gonna do 2 more here. And then we're gonna hold at the top, squeeze your butt, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it back down. Oh yeah. Shaky, shaky. You like the disco hands? Yeah, me too. Okay, that was bridge number 1. Number 2 is we're gonna go to a foot stamp, a single leg. So I'm gonna take one leg, send it up, flex your foot, and I'm gonna push down the floor with my other leg and stamp the ceiling with my top leg. We're gonna do 10 on each side. I'll actually count us out. So here we go, 1 foot straight up, and here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, squeeze the booty at the top, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Control on the way down. My butt was already super sore today, so I'm like already on fire. Holy cow. Other side, straighten your leg, flex your foot, get ready to stamp the ceiling. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze the booty, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Check it out. One more variation. Okay, it's gonna be a single leg one again, but this time I'm going to lift and lower my leg as I go. So at the top, when my leg is stamping the ceiling, I'm lifting up, and I'm gonna lower my straight leg down to the floor so it's hovering as I lower my hips just a little bit. So at no point am I actually dropping down to the floor, but I'm just hovering, and then I'm gonna push my hip and my leg back up to the top. So these are single leg lifts and lowers. Keep squeezing your butt. We're gonna do 10. Here we go. Send 1 foot all the way up, stamp the ceiling, lower down for 1, back up, 2, to the top, 3, and 4. Lift it up. 5, halfway there, you got it. 6, and 7, feel the burn. 8, 2 more. 9, holy cow. 10, shake it out. Whoo! Buns on fire, toasty buns. All right, get ready for the other side. Other leg's gonna go straight up. Flex your foot to stamp the ceiling. Go ahead and press down with your other foot. Lift it up high and lower your leg down for 1. Lift it back up, and 2. Lift. 3, back to the top. 4, keep your foot flexed the whole time. 5, and lift. 6, back up. 7, and 8, 2 more. 9, last one. 10, yay. Woo, shake it out. Awesome job. Okay. Next one. Oh, let's stand it back up to our feet. We're gonna do our next round of heel raises. Give our buns a break here. So this time you're gonna turn your feet out to the side. Tuck your tailbone under like this. You're not sticking any booties out. And we're going to, same principle, lift your heels up. Keep your ankles tight. Try not to let them wobble. Hands on hips, blast off. Here we go. Lift all the way up. And when you're lowering your heels, again, you're not trying to bounce off the floor, but lower and softly land. Keep lifting, push down to the ball of your foot. How tall can you get? We're going to do 10 more seconds here. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake that out. This time, if you want to come into like your down dog here and walk the dog, you can walk it out, drop one heel at a time, stretch it out. Okie dokie. Next exercise. Okay, for this one, we're going to be kneeling. And our goal for this exercise is to keep your entire torso straight. So at no point do we want to bend at the hips or really like do a back bend. Everything's just super strong and straight. So you can put your hands on your shoulders or on your hips, whatever you want. You're going to lean back as far as you can with your straight body, only to where you can bring yourself back up. Some of you might be able to hover above the floor, but you have to be able to bring yourself up to kneeling again, yeah? So crossing your hands on your shoulders or hands on hips. I personally like to point my feet and press the tops of my feet into the floor. Some of you may prefer to flex your feet and use your toes, whatever, float your boat. Here we go. Leaning back, coming up to straight. Squeezing your butt on the way back and on the way up to help you lift. Keep your torso nice and straight. Thinking about shooting disco sparkles out the top of your head. Nice. We're gonna do a few more here. Maybe you challenge yourself to go a little lower each time. Squeeze your butt, keep pressing your legs down into the floor. We're gonna do 3 more here. 1 and a 2. And last one, 3. Bring it back up. Whew. I started noticing my torso get a little floppy there. Got to do my check-ins. Okay. We are going to stand it back up. We're going to take it back to our wide lunge like we did earlier. We're going to review our pulses here, and then we're going to take it to a side stretch here. So we'll be starting here in your pulses, and then we're going to go to one side stretch, look up at the ceiling, back to center, and then we'll go to the other side, back to center, and play with how far you can side bend and keeping your butt low. Yeah? Okay, assume the position, feet out, squeeze your butt, drop the hips. Let's start by pulsing. Straight up and down. Beautiful. Few more here. Oh, you captured me. All right, we're gonna take it over to one side, side stretch. Bring it back to center. Other side. Look up at the ceiling, back to center. And again, whoop, try not to fall over. Back to center, other side. As you get tired, keep trying to keep low in the hips. Resist the urge to stand up straight. Back to center. 2 more on each side. You got this. Side bend, back to center. Other side, back to center. Last one. You got it. Reach and lift. 1 more. Reach, lift, stand it up. Whoo! Oh yeah. That feels nice. We're gonna give our legs some love here. So bring it down. I like to punch my legs. This is a nice little thing I do. Like if I am working out in the morning or my legs are really sore, I like to just hammer my legs. You can do the tops of your legs. You can do the sides. Send it down your calf. Yeah, you can do your hamstrings. Whew. Beautiful. Okay. Da-da-da. We're gonna switch gears a little bit. Less squatting, more levering. Whew. So I'm gonna show you first. We're gonna do some levers here. So this is a balance exercise and a nice hamstring stretch and strengthener. So we're gonna be arms out like an airplane. I'm gonna balance on 1 foot at a time. And as I lower my upper body down to the floor, your back leg is gonna lift, and then we're gonna come back up to straight. So you have a couple options here. If you wanna keep your arms out to the side the whole time, you can see how far you can lower and lift your leg up. If you wanna use your hands for support, you can make a little tent at the bottom. Just try to be light on your hands. To make it even harder, if you wanna reach your arms all the way up and straight over your head, it makes it a little heavier. Yeah, so choose a variation that feels good for you. And here we go. Arms out to the side, a long line from your head to your foot, and lower and lift. Woo, notice what your ankle's doing here. Mine likes to wobble. So keep pressing the ball of your foot down into the floor. I like to try to spread my toes wide and grip the floor, similar to when I'm doing handstands. Keep taking your time here. Not a race. You got this. We're gonna do 2 more. Ready, 1, back to the top. Last one, 2, and lift. Woo! shake it out. Awesome. Nice lines you guys have going on over there. And we're gonna get ready for the other side. You ready for the other side? Are you gonna do this with me? All right, other leg. Again, choose any arm variation that feels good for you. Assume your position, and here we go. Lever it out. This side is my weaker side, both in ankle stability and in strength. So we got some homework to do. Again, try to find stillness in your foot and ankle. Press your ball of your foot down into the floor. Grip the floor with your toes. Try not to break or hinge this line between, like with your hip. Try to keep this line straight. Squeeze your booty as you lift your leg. We're gonna do our last 3 here. And last one. And bring it up to the top. Woo! Beautiful. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna do our last round of toe raises. Well, we might get to one more round, but that's okay. All right, so this time we're gonna have our toes in, like pigeon toes. Big toes are into the middle. It's a little awkward, it's a little funny, but we're gonna do our toe raises here. Hands on your hips, ready, here we go, blast off. Oh yeah, if you wanna do your disco hands, can you show everyone your disco, Erica? Oh yeah, staying alive. Keep pushing down through your feet, lift your heels up as high as you can. We're still not bouncing off the floor.
I walk like this sometimes.
You walk like that sometimes? Nice, we're gonna do 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shaky, shaky. I am drenched right now. You want some of my sweat?
No.
Can I wipe it on you? Yeah. All right, stretch out your calves if you need a little love there. And, sorry, I'm just checking on my time here. Great. All right, we're gonna do one last exercise here. We're gonna go from our knee. You do actually get to put your knee down this time. And we're going to stand up, and your back knee is going to swing forward and lift. And I'm gonna try to bring my toe to my knee in a passe here, and then I'm gonna lower back down. So my front leg that was in my lunge just stays planted the whole time, and it's your back leg that's going to reach forward. A little modification, if you wanna make it a little more challenging, you can do a toe raise at the top, or if you want a little extra, do a jump at the top. Whatever feels good for you. Just thinking about pushing down through this front foot and squeezing your butt on the way up. Yeah? We're gonna do 10 on each side. Ready? Here we go. 1, and down. 2, and 3. Here we go. 4, and 5. Keep going. 6, 7, 3 more. 8, and a 9. Last one. 10. Back to your lunge. Go to the other side. Other leg. Now you're planting this foot in front, and your back leg's gonna swing forward. 10 on this side. Here we go. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there. 6, strong legs. 7, here we go. 8, 2 more. 9, last one. 10. Woohoo! We did it! Yay! Lovely. My buns are on fire, so before I pass it on to Staza, we're gonna do a little pigeon here. So we're gonna take one leg to the front, bend the knee. Super goal is to try to get your ankle to your wrist. I'm not quite there, so I like to tuck my leg a little closer. See what feels good for you. And we're going to stretch it out here. Go ahead and think about your back leg. Flex your back foot, and you're gonna squeeze your back leg so that it lifts off the floor maybe, and then lower down. Keep this knee down, yep. Back leg straight, and then maybe lower down. If that doesn't feel good for you, you can just hang out in your pigeon. And we're gonna do some active pigeons here. So your front knee is going to push down into the floor for some pigeon pulses. We'll just do a few here. Let's do 5. Here we go. 1, knee down into the floor. 2, and a 3, 4, and 5. And then let's stretch, lay down forward. You can reach your arms straight out in front of you. You can make a pillow with your hands and rest your head on top. Whatever floats your boat or your disco ball. Okay. We're going to slowly lift it up, and we're going to bring the other leg to the front. Pigeon, other side. You can check in with your back leg and do some of those back leg straight and relax doohickeys. I don't have a name for it. Engage and release. Yeah. All right, let's do 5 pigeon poses here. Push your knee down into the floor. Lift your hips up. You can use your hands for support. Beautiful. And after your last one, melt into the floor. Nice job. Let's slowly bring it up. Tag, Staza, you're it. You're gonna finish up our cool down. Great job, guys.
Thank you, Marisa. That was some booty burning boogie. We are going to start on our backs. Knees bent. One leg's gonna cross over the other, my ankle's on my thigh. I like to flex my foot for this because I feel like I get a better stretch. I'm gonna take my hands and interlace them behind my other leg. You can point or flex. I just like to have both flex feet for this. Hopefully you're getting a nice booty stretch after working those buns so hard. And just try to breathe and relax. Release the tension that your booty might be holding. I don't know about you, but I keep all my tension in the booty. And let's go ahead and switch sides. I still don't think I started my timer, so I'm gonna do that. Same thing, ankles crossed over the leg, hands interlaced behind. You can pull this closer for more of a stretch or just kind of hold it for more passive. It's up to you and whatever your booty needs tonight. Honor your booty. And let's go ahead and let go of that. Let's extend both legs straight. We're gonna bring one leg in and just hug that knee close to us. If you want, you can kind of rock side to side, or you can take it in little circles. If you're doing circles, make sure you circle both ways. Then we're going to take our opposite hand, grab that leg and bring it across our body. If you want, you can take that opposite arm and put it on the ground nice and straight, out, whatever floats your boat. You can also extend the leg that's across the body. You can straighten it. If I do that, I kick a wall, but feel free to take whatever variation of this feels best for you. This is your disco party, and you can stretch how you want to. Go ahead and come back to center. Switch legs. Other leg's gonna come in. Ooh, almost kicked my water over. Don't kick anything over. Let's do some little circles. It feels good. Or you can just do a little bit of wiggles, whatever floats your boat. If you're doing circles, make sure to go both ways. Or whatever floats your ball, your disco ball. And then let's take that leg across our body. You can extend that opposite arm out to the side. You can straighten that leg or leave it bent. Whatever feels good. I'm going to do the same variation I did on the other side so my body doesn't feel lopsided. instead of rolling onto your back, go ahead and roll onto your belly. Face down. We're going to tee our arms out. I'm going to choose a side to roll to, so I'm going to keep my right hand on the floor. I'm going to be pushing that shoulder into the floor. Left hand's going to help give my body a little push to come on over. So that leg's coming behind me. I believe this is a nice pec shoulder stretch. And just breathing. Remembering to breathe, I have to remind myself. Go ahead and roll through center. Extend that other arm and switch sides. And rolling back. We're going to come up to sitting. We're going to take a little butterfly position. From this butterfly position, you're going to hold onto your toes or your ankles or your shins, wherever you're at. I'm going to sit up with a nice straight back. If this feels like a challenging position, you can always place like a yoga block or a book under your butt to give yourself a little bit of a lift so you can find a nice alignment. But I'm going to hold onto my toes, and I'm going to push my heels forward for straight legs. Then I'm going to bring them back in. This is from Pilates, and it's one of my favorites. I just feel like it really helps me feel my full mobility in my forward fold, and it just feels really good for me. Hopefully it feels good for you. During Marisa, during your exercise, my bell sleeves kept falling into my face and cracking me up. I was trying to blow them out of the way. I wanted to share that with you. We're gonna extend the legs and stay in our nice pike here, folding over. You can point and flex the feet. We're gonna swing those legs around. Stop it, timer. You're gonna tuck your toes, roll back to the balls of your feet. Go ahead and start to straighten out your legs as you roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. And when you get to the top, reach those arms up all the way to the sky. Really stretch. And then let them go. And shake it out. Do your disco boogie. Thanks, guys, for joining us today. That was a lot of fun for our little night fever. Hopefully you worked up a sweat and got your disco on. Thank you, Cressie, as always, for organizing these. And Marisa, I always love teaching with you. And much love to our two instructors, Emiliana and Sarah. I love you guys.
Great job tonight, guys. Drink lots of water, stay hydrated. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening and the rest of your week. Thank you again, Cressie, for all that you do, the amazing amount of work that you put in and love and care. So we appreciate that. And yes, big love to everybody.
Thank you all so much for being here. I'm assuming my audio is still working. Yeah! Celebration. If you've been with us for the last two parties, you know that my audio has been MIA. So thank you guys so much for being here. Let's give some claps to Staza and Marisa, who really stepped up tonight when two of our instructors, for different unforeseeable reasons, were not able to be with us tonight. You guys really rock. This is such an amazing team of coaches that I'm working with. Everyone really seriously has each other's backs. And as always, we're always communicating and encouraging each other, and it's really wonderful. So thank you guys so much for being here to partake in the experience. Our next workout party, I believe, is our dance intensive. Yes, jungle theme tomorrow. Dance intensive. We have some conditioning, some choreography, and some flexibility planned for you guys. So hope to see you there. Have a beautiful night.